Copenhagen makes me feel so good. Copenhagen, the way I know it should. Well, I put a little chew in my mouth, go spit.
Hey guys, how you doing? Round two. My camera ran out of space. I forgot to leave the video.
Yeah, so we already got our dips in.
We already got our dips in. We're already like 9 minutes into the last video.
Yeah. What we're dipping today is. Can you guess what? Can you guess what it is? Copenhagen long cut. If nobody calls it Copenhagen original. Everybody just calls it Copenhagen long cut. If they say Copenhagen long cut, this is what they mean. Gold lid. This is the original. This is the
came out in 1997.
Long cut version of the Copenhagen snuff, and it's good.
It is good.
I think this is gonna be my main dip. I really like this. It's really good. It's
the more you leave it in, the better it tastes.
Yeah, it's got an awesome flavor. It tastes like. I think it tastes like beef jerky. Nobody else thinks that.
I just think good old Coke taste. Good old Copenhagen. That's all I taste. No beef jerky, That, of course, tastes salt. It tastes salty.
Yeah, it's salt. It's salty. That's probably why I'm getting a beef jerky kind of taste. Kind of a meaty taste.
Yeah.
It is kind of expensive. I just paid how much was it?
$4.29.
That's not what I paid. I paid $4.79 after tax.
Yeah, after tax, it's almost $5.
This is in Ohio. I think Ohio is one of the most expensive states when it comes to tobacco.
I imagine New York and all those other ones are worse. But
yeah, but I mean for the Midwest, it seems like it because like you go to West Virginia and it's only like $3 something for a can of Coke. But if you never had this, go out and get you some. It's
pretty good.
And if you, I was saying before the clock ran out, if you never had any original, like the long cut or the snuff, you need to go get you some. Because if you've had natural, people compare it to natural, but it's not really.
It's not really natural.
It's not really natural. It's got like a flavoring on it, but it's just awesome. So anyway, we were talking about this. We were gonna probably call Skull and Copenhagen, kind of see if they got anything cool coming out.
Yeah.
Tell them how much we like their products. We really want to find out if they're gonna bring the Skull Ready Cut to other states besides Indiana. Because if you haven't heard of Skull Ready Cut, it's they only have it in Indiana right now. I think just a limited run in Indiana to see how it does.
Well, we're gonna put that other video on there too, where we talked about it. This was pretty much wrapping up. And
yeah. Oh, we are? No, I figured we just this is really cool video.
Oh, well, I figured we could just put that on there and put this as part 2.
I'll just make this a whole video.
Alright.
I'm talking about shit. Anyway, the Skull Ready Cut is, they have it in Indiana. They make wintergreen, mint, straight. Seems like they make another one, but I don't know.
Natural, wouldn't it?
No, not natural.
Oh, yeah. No, they don't make a natural.
Yeah, maybe that's all they make, just wintergreen and straight.
Yeah, there were just 3 flavors. If you've had it, let us know about it.
Yeah.
That and, well, what was the other one we were thinking about? Oh, Copenhagen Black.
Yeah, I
was going to call in about that. See if
because I've never had it. Have you had it? I've never had it. Like somebody said it was like a seasonal dip that they only bring out maybe in the fall or something like that. I'm not sure.
But it's fall.
Yeah, it's getting there, so hopefully they do release that. I'd really like to try it. I know they used to make Copenhagen Black bourbon flavored, and I think that sounds really cool.
That and smooth hickory.
Yeah. The smooth hickory I had, and I really liked it. It was like a smoky flavor.
I didn't get a chance to try it.
What was I gonna say? We're gonna do that. We're gonna try to get a hold of Skull in Copenhagen. anyway, if you guys want to get a hold of us, comment on our page or messages or something like that, subscribe to us. We'll talk to you about dips. If you got any questions or anything like that. If you got anything you want us to try, we'll try to go out and get it for you. Try it, review it. We try to give you as much detail
as possible
and what we think it's worth, because we both did.
Yeah.
We both did. I mean, I know he dips like some bitch.
I know 24/7.
I dip a lot, but I don't dip as much as he does. I smoke cigarettes as well, but I'm gonna try to just dip and not smoke as much.
Yeah.
But the Copenhagen long cut. We highly recommend this.
I'd say about a 15 out of 10.
Yeah, it's
Just only so good. Except for price, I'd probably put it like 14, 13 out of 10.
yeah, and
It's expensive.
hold on, Kyle, hey, take a look at this. Because people were saying it's like a mid cut. It's not really like a long cut, and I kind of see
I
that.
kind of see that, yeah.
Yeah, it's not really like. It's not as long. The strands are not as long as like a Copenhagen straight.
But it's so moist it just stays there. It all packs up real nice.
Yeah, it's nice. Like I think I'd rather have it like that than regular long cut, because I think you get a close. They probably have to do that to get more of a Copenhagen snuff flavor.
Yeah.
Because I mean, honestly, if you think about it, it would probably be kind of hard to get the same flavor that you get with the Copenhagen snuff, since Copenhagen snuff is like dust.
Yeah.
Well, I think they did a pretty good job. The longer, when you first put it in, it's a little bit different from the snuff. The snuff doesn't have like a bite or a burn. This has like, when you suck in your spit, gives you just a little bit of a burn on your tongue. But after you've had it in for about, we should probably have it in for like 10-15 minutes. That's no longer there. Like now that I've had it in for 10-15 minutes, it really does taste like Copenhagen snuff.
If you're looking for a good nicotine, like a good amount of nicotine, it doesn't really affect me anymore, but the Copenhagen Originals, they have a pretty good amount.
Yeah, it's a strong dip.
Not really for beginners. I mean,
yeah, not really for beginners. If you're a beginner dipper, I'd say something you want to go with like a straight.
yeah.
Copenhagen straight would be a good thing to start out on, because it's kind of a sweeter.
Or even Skull Straight.
Skull Straight.
Really
Skull Straight's good too, because it's kind of mellow. So that'd be good for a beginner. Of course, Skull Straight. I think Skull Straight's really similar to Grizzly Straight. I like the Skull Straight better. It's a little bit more mellow. The flavor tastes about the same.
Like over the summer, we had, I forget who it was, but there was someone messaged us, they were trying to get into dipping. They just couldn't find anything that they liked, and I told them, like, if you can find anything, like Hawken, Wintergreen, that's a good one to start with, or Gold River, like, and I think they took my advice, because they said they started dipping, so.
Yeah. You want to start out with, you would definitely want to start out with a long cut, or pouches, but, I mean, we don't really like pouches, but maybe if you've never dipped before, maybe try a pouch first and get something like a mint or a wintergreen pouch or something like that.
Yeah.
See if you like that, and then if you
I
like that,
don't know, mints. I'm not big on the mints. They just give me the hiccups like a
yeah, they do that to me too. The only one I really like is Skull Spearmint. I love that. It tastes so good, but it gives me hiccups and heartburn too. But the flavor is awesome. It's a really good flavor. Kind of tastes like gum. It tastes like chewing gum.
Yeah, a little bit. Let's see what we're doing here. Time-wise. Well, guys, we got about 10 seconds before we wrap it up. Again, I'm gonna rate it about 14 out of 10.
Yeah. I'm not worried about.
Other than price.
I'm not really worried about the time. What was I gonna say? It's probably it's one of the best tasting dips you can get. It's not really for beginners, but if you've dipped for a little bit,
ballsy. go for it.
Yeah, try it because it's a really good dip. It tastes, to me, it tastes like beef jerky. It's really good. And the only thing is, it costs $4 something. It's gonna run you all close to $5 a can. So it's really expensive.
Yeah.
But it's the best you can get. That
it really is.
So I guess we're gonna get out of here. Comment, subscribe,
Yeah,
message
let us
us,
know.
all that stuff, and get you some Copenhagen long cut.